Hey, what's up, everybody? I am back. I am back. After a good week, or was it like 2 weeks or so, vacation. Uh, no, I think it was more like a week. Yeah, I'm finally back, and I enjoyed my Christmas day. Um, had some good food, good music, and it was pretty good. The gifts were good too. The gifts. I enjoyed the presents. But how was your guys' Christmas? Did you get anything good? Post in the comment sections below what you guys got. I mean, if you want, it's totally up to you. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed my Christmas. Anyways, I got a bunch of shout outs I gotta do too, and not gonna do it in this video because I have to write down their YouTube channel names, and also I have to put it in the description box below. Probably by the end of this video, or probably when I upload this video, I'll put it in the description box below. But yes, we're playing something different on The Sims 4. I know, like, I created like two storylines on The Sims 4 so far. We got the Riders Legacy, then we got the regular Sims 4 Let's Play, which is very awesome and it's gonna take a twist. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. So what? Are you? Oh, confident. What? Hmm. Very interesting. I thought you ate already. Okay, so you guys may be saying, "What the hell? Who is this? And what's going on?" This is okay. This is Tyler Carter, and he is a star athlete right now. He's in the athletic career. I wouldn't say he's a star athlete. He is more like a minor leaguer, and this guy really has like a huge family. You want to see his family tree? Okay, this is his son that he fathered with Zoe Patel. Mm-hmm. And then this is his son, Toby Churchill, that he fathered with Piper Churchill. And I just realized, like, Piper wasn't in the world, so I had to put her down. Then he fathered another child with Nancy Landgrab. Yep, yep. And that would be Riley and Haley, I think. That's her name? Riley and Haley? Yeah. No, yeah. Wow, Riley is. Yeah. Then he's got another child, I think. Let me see. Oh, yeah. No, I don't think. I know. He's got one with his summer, and that would be Judas Holiday and Lana Holiday, which is the daughter of Summer Holiday. So you can honestly say he's got like 4 or 5 baby mamas. And speaking of Zoe, here she is right now. Yeah, he's hungry. Sorry, Zoe. Food over. Well, actually, you know what? He can eat and talk to her, so why don't I invite her in? It's funny because, like, when I started this, he was, like, going with, like, every single lady. And it was, like, it was just hilarious, you know what I mean? He had so many women that he's, oh, yes. You're like, oh, my God, is that Bella Goth? No, it's Bella Carter. She was a goth. And, I have to explain that because there's this backstory to this. A real deep backstory that takes a long frickin' time. That's why I'm giving you guys 39 minutes. So let's pause the video and let me get to explaining the storyline and everything. So Tyler was new in town, and that's why he fathered all these children with these women. You know, he liked it, every woman he saw, and being good looking himself, the ladies couldn't resist him. So he ended up being the biggest player in the whole town, bigger than Don, and but his main goal was to actually find Bella Goth because he wanted to rekindle their friendship. Over the period of years, she dropped off his friendship list, stopped communicating with him for no reason, and he was very worried about her. So what happened was, after he haven't heard from her from a while, he was in let's see, Hidden Springs. Yeah, he was from Hidden Springs. After he haven't heard from her for a while, he decided to go on a quest to look for her, and he went all over the world to find her and hunt her down. He knew she was married to Mortimer Goff, so at the time he wasn't interested in a love relationship with her because at one point they were in a love relationship before Bella decided to marry Mortimer. It was like a twist, love twist, because you know, like, Bella was childhood friends with Mortimer, and that's how they got married and everything. But on the side note, she was also, when she grew up into a teen, she also had him as a childhood, as a close companion and friend too. And then she really liked him, so she started to date him when she was in high school. They really had a strong chemistry together. They liked everything that they both had the same likes and interests in sports, family, and nice parties, and they just were really compatible together. And but at the time, Bella was already given away to Mortimer. So what happened was that she had to make a decision of whether she would, obey her parents, because her parents really, really wanted her to marry Mortimer, because it was a family traditional thing. You give me your daughter, I give you my son. And so Bella had to obey her parents, because if she didn't, parents would kick her out. And at the time being, she had no place to go on her own. So she followed through with her parents' wishes. And over a course of years, they kept in touch, Tyler and her. They kept in touch. When Cassandra was born, she sent them pictures of Cassandra. Same thing with Alexander. He remained single for, God knows, X amount of years, because deep down in his heart, he really loved Bella, and he only wanted her as his wife. But he didn't want to mess up the whole scenario story point. So he stayed out of the picture for a while, but not anymore. When she dropped him and stopped calling him, he got really concerned and scared, like I said, like a real close friend should do, and he asked around and nobody knew anything. So he just said, you know what, pack up my things, it's time to go find her. And that's what he did. He went and sent telegrams, and then after he came to this place, Willow Creek, because somebody had hinted that she could be living in Willow Creeks. So he's like, well, what? Okay, where? I'll go check that out. So he looked up Willow Creeks, bought 2 tickets, and flew to Willow Creeks. Moved into a small suburban home, and he met everybody and got along with everybody. Met some nice people and along some assholes too. And but the girls, like I said, Zoe and Nancy, they all had huge crushes on him, and he had crush a little fling thing with him too. But him and Summer were like very, very. Oh wow, really? Huh. Him and Summer were like really close friends. He met Summer like at a park, and they talked, got along well, and so they became best friends. And one day he said, "You know what? I want to ask you out on a date. Why don't we go on a date? You agree to go on a date?" Summer was like, "Okay, yeah, that sounds nice. Where are you taking me?" So they went out and they had a nice lunch and they talked, communicated, got to know each other a little bit better on the romantic side, and well, he began to have feelings for her. And it's the same thing, same way when he did with Zoe. So he was two-timing Summer at the time. Well, it was just a fling with Zoe, actually. Zoe liked him, but he's on the fence, kind of liking her, kind of not. He's like one of them type of guys that'd be like, yeah, I mean, she's cute and everything, but I don't know, man, I'm just not into her. So, he dated her, they slept together, and that was a mistake because she became pregnant with his child. So, she, of course, when she gave birth, she called him, was like, "I'm pregnant." And I gave birth. And I named him. And so, of course, he stopped by. He visited his children, Anthony, and, what's the other boy's name? Yeah, Jamal. And he did that. So what happened was, after dating Summer, he decided to propose to her. Summer said yes, and they waited a while because he had just moved in town and he really had very small money. Summer was the one that actually seen him go from broke to middle class. I wouldn't say he's rich yet. He's aiming to be that, as you can see. But yeah, so they worked to save enough money, and so they were able to get married. He invited all of his friends. Well, Summer did. He didn't because he didn't want to start trouble. But Bella was there, and he had ran into Bella, like when he was at the club, and Bella didn't recognize him, but he recognized her from her distinct look. So after, he didn't follow her, but he got her attention, and they talked, and Bella was like, "You seem familiar," and he's like, "Well, of course I've seen familiar. You stopped talking to me for a while, and I got scared that something had happened to you." And Bella's like, "Tyler, is that you?" And Tyler's like, "Yes, it's me. Of course it's me. Who the hell do you think it is? So why'd you stop communicating with me?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I really couldn't say." And he's like, "Look, I know you're married, and I don't want to cause any tension between you and Mortimer, because I know Mortimer's always jealous of any guy that comes around you, and I understand why, because look at you, you're beautiful. You always has been beautiful, and even before the money and everything, you were the most beautifulest person in the world." And she smiled and said thank you. And so they caught up as best friends. And she asked him, "Is he seeing anybody?" And he's like, "Well, no." And she says, well, he says, I know, I have to go, but hey, why don't we go out and just hang out sometime, and maybe you can introduce me to your children. And she said that's a great idea, so she invited him over. They had a dinner party. He got to talk with Mortimer. He never really too much liked Mortimer. And Mortimer never too much liked him either, because Mortimer was suspicious of him. And so, one night, Bella snuck out late when Mortimer was sleeping and the kids were asleep. She snuck out, and she went over to his place. And he was like, what are you doing here? And Bella just broke down and told him, look, point blank, I'm still in love with you. I can't get you out of my heart because you're my closest friend, more closer to me than Mortimer, and you were there with me when I was struggling before I married Mortimer. And you understand me better than my own husband. And it's no secret, I'm having my issues with my marriage. Things ain't right with me and Mortimer. I'm seeing Dawn. And Tyler's like, wait, you're cheating on your husband? You know that's not right. And she's like, I know, but me and Mortimer just don't see eye to eye no more. And I think I really want out of this marriage. I'm not happy anymore. I just want to be with someone that appreciates me, not and doesn't try to boss me around and tell me what to do just because he's bringing in more money than me. Basically, she's saying she don't want to kiss Mortimer's ass anymore because Mortimer was kind of being a jerk to her, because he was the one making more money than her. So Tyler was like, well, look, if you want, you can stay tonight, and you do realize that you have to leave early in the morning, because if you don't, what's going to happen is Mortimer's going to get suspicious and he's going to come after, looking out for you. She says, I don't care. He could come looking for me all he wants. I'm done with this marriage. He says, no, you're just fed up. You just need to. She says, no. Over a period of time, I've taken this long enough, and I'm just tired of this. I want out. Tyler's like, well, hey, that's your business. That's not my business. I'm just here to be a friend, lend an ear, support. If you need a place to stay, my casa, your casa. And she says, thank you. So she spends the night there, which was a bad idea because later on that night they end up sleeping together. She convinced him, and which led to her being pregnant with his two sons, Kingston and Trey. So now she's pregnant, and she's back at Mortimer's place. She's getting big, and Mortimer is noticing it. And so when the two boys are born, Mortimer looks at the baby, and when they grow up, doesn't look like his children. Immediately a confrontation starts. He yells at Bella for cheating on him, and Bella just says, I'm tired of your shit. And she runs over to Trey, and he's like, well, where the hell are you going? She says, none of your damn business. And she slams the door, and she goes running to Trey, and Tyler. And Tyler's like, what happened now? She's like, I just got in a fight with Mortimer. That's it. I'm done. I want to be with you. I love you. I need you. I love you. You're the only friend I've ever had that completely understands me. I realize now I made a mistake. I should have married you instead of Mortimer. It's just over with me and him. I'm done. He's too damn controlling. And Tyler's like, what did he do now? And she's like, he's trying to boss me around and tell me what to do. And he found out about the baby, and now that our children is grown, he sees I cheated on him. And so Tyler's like, well, that was a mistake, and that shouldn't have happened, and I'm terribly sorry if I caused your marriage. She says, no, it was over with anyways. I'm ready to file for divorce. And Tyler is like, I'm not convincing you, but if you want to leave him, I'll be totally behind your back 100%. She says, really? He says, yep. He says, I'll do it. I'll support you. Whatever you need. And so, there you go. Bella divorced Mortimer. Mortimer was furious that she would do that. And he confronted her. And then, of course, after that huge argument on the streets, Tyler was like, look, why don't you move in with me? And Bella was like, okay. So Bella moves in, and after a course of letting things escalate, die down a little bit because of the tension, Bella was like, I want you to be my man. And Tyler was like, you're not thinking rational. It's been like 2-3 days. You don't just go from divorce to in a relationship. You let it soothe over. We'll talk about this maybe next month. Bella was like, well, I've been thinking about it for quite a while, and I really like you, Tyler. And I always liked you. You are a very smooth and easy-going guy, and I dig that about you. And he says, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll be your boyfriend. Okay? And she was like, yes. So they became boyfriends and girlfriends. And then months go by. Like 3, 4, 5 months go by. The boys are doing great in school. And, so, finally, he says, after one night, he says, I think I'm ready to put a ring on it. So he goes to the jeweler shop and buys an engagement ring. At the time, he's working in the athletic career. He goes, buys an engagement ring, comes back to the house, and of course Bella's like, she knows about the many other women that he has, and he made a pact with her that he wouldn't break off the relationship with the other women. So far he hasn't, but he said he would. So after that, he comes back home with the engagement ring, and Bella's home, and so he says, hey, can I talk to you privately? And they go upstairs. The kid's asleep. He says, I've been thinking about it, and I want to marry you. It should have been done a long time ago. Prior to Mortimer, we should have just gotten married and ran the hell away. She's like, you mean elope? And he's like, if that's what you want to call it. And she's like, yeah, we should have did that. And she says, of course I'll marry you. So puts the ring on her finger. They set a date, and date comes. They get married. Of course, Mortimer is now even more furious because Mortimer wants to win her back. So now that's where we're at with Tyler. He and Mortimer are on bad tensions. Mortimer wants Bella back, and Bella is happy with Tyler. So this is the Sims 4 millionaire story. Let's go. So that's the backstory of Bella and Tyler. Maybe you should eat that hot dog.
Vanessa? Been equipped.
I thought I had put some curtains up here. That's weird. I thought I did that. Okay. Let me... That's weird that you just actually walk in the bathroom like that situation. I mean, like, can she have some privacy?
Jesene klonkas rabana.
Flazel Pelka.
Bilbar.
Ah, Bayumi.
Ah.
Alright, so with this, he's going to break up with her. This is going to be before you go to work. Break up with Zoe. He's going to break up with her because he loves Bella and he doesn't want to break Bella's heart. He's done with his player ways. He's had his fun and now he's ready to live that single life. But they'll still be friends.
Garsha.
Chonga. Your chief.
And then he goes to work. Could you imagine if a guy just comes in and just be like, hey, babe, look, I've been thinking. It's not working out with us. I gotta break up with you. What? Yeah, take care. And then he goes to work. Well, you didn't do your homework, but I don't care. You gotta do it. He's like, I wanna watch TV. They're both stretched out. You can watch a little TV, but after that, you should go use the bathroom and then watch your little TV. She's asleep, Cassandra. Oh my god.
Kanuna. Baro. Sina, surfo.
Awesome. Well, that's what you do.
Reginu. Oh.
Poor Zoe. She just got dumped. She's like, I don't want to ever talk to him again. I'm done with his ass. His playing ass. And then he's like,
down. Lemon junkie.
whoa,
Cool bar.
that was really quick. Yeah. Yeah. Ew. 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 Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. What the hell is... Ew. Oh. I need a drink of soda. Oh, that's better. Right. All right. Guys, if you didn't know, I also have a second channel. I hate promoting myself again, but I'm gonna do it again anyways. It's called Black Fox Productions. On that channel, I recently just uploaded the unboxing of the Sims 4 Steel Series mouse and headset. If you want to go check that out, you can do it. I'll be doing a lot to when I unbox. I'll be doing lots of videos on that channel. And at the same time, if you guys like have questions you want to ask me, I'll have that as my channel too. I'm not gonna create 3 channels, but you know, later on when I get some more audience for my channel, I will go ahead and add a 3rd channel. But for right now, this will be my only channel. So, this will be my, I will only have 2 channels. The Black Fox channel and the, did you do your homework? Okay, good. And what about you? I know I told one of them not to do their homework. Yeah, you're gonna have to do your homework instead of playing with dolls. I'm sorry if you're stressed, but homework is important. You need good grades. And your mom would literally beat your butt if she knew you weren't doing good. Even though you are a B student. Yeah, so go ahead and send your questions there to my 2nd channel. I'll probably put a link in the description box below to it. And you can ask me questions there.
Oh.
He 100% looks like his dad. Wonder what kind of profession should we have him be? Huh.
Oh, bespoke. Oh, Yishla? Oh.
Did you just hear Tyler just broke up with Zoe Patel? Are you kidding me?
Flizza. Bouchard. Yiba, Gawa. Yori Stifa. Rona Noshi. Kangane Unsa. Kinaku Sporspa. Reselect. Nubi Short.
Oh, yeah. Nopsa.
Now they show it. JB Ula. Waya Nuchi. Glenavo. Socho. Unzabarna. Erba Base.
Alright. I really want you to finish your homework. Do it.
So.
Alright.
Yes, it did.
Abiri. Oh,
Okay, well, let's upgrade that so it stops breaking. Actually, it hasn't broken so many times, but it has broken, like...
Abiri.
Good. Now you can talk to your mom or whatever. Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? I got it. Where's the food? Alright, there you go. This stereo is always on, even when it's off. True story. Anyways, guys, looks like I'm gonna have to end this video. Like I said, in the next video, I'll do this shoutouts thing. Subscribe, comment, like this video, and share it with your friends, and I'll catch you in my next Let's Play. Bye, guys.